Hey guys, it's Mike. This is my second video shoot from a car. I picked up these headphones, so hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. Shooting this from my car. I drive a Porsche Panamera, hoping for something better. You know, that's why we take Noots, right? Want to talk about a little bit about Wellbutrin in this video as well. I just want to talk about some of the differences, the short run, versus the extended release, who it's appropriate for, and just want to just compare it to some other Noots. Now, overall, I feel like it's just making me a better me. Bupropion overall, what it's helped most with is not only the depressive thoughts, if you're taking it for antidepressant, but socially, fighting social anxiety. When I say social anxiety, there's a lot that this encompasses. The main thing is really, if you feel like yourself and you're in a good mood, you're naturally going to be more curious about people. And if you fix that, the conversation just all go better. I mean, I'm so willing to talk to people because people interest me, right? And that in itself, I don't know if I'd say it's appropriate for students in that context, but if you're in sales, if you're any sort of entrepreneur, I mean, anybody can benefit really from rubbing shoulders with the right people. So very, very powerful stuff. If you're like a massive introvert, you find yourself just uncomfortable in social circumstances, this stuff will work. It will take a few weeks. I've tried the short release and the extended release, and the first thing you'll notice is the physical stimulation, especially with the short release. On Wikipedia, you can actually see a graph where they compare the short release and the extended release. And the short release is like, it's like a huge peak and then a dip, whereas the extended release is like, takes a while, takes a couple hours, and then it just goes down slowly. And there's no crash, which is great. As well, what's so great about this is after a month, you can just feel the effects the whole day when you take it. You still take it, I mean, but you just feel the effects the whole day. And regarding focus, it's great. Your ability to concentrate on something and just like shift your focus, not necessarily multitask, but be able to like work on something, shift your focus, do something else, and just forget everything that you were doing previously. That'll make you present. It'll make you more productive. I rate this stuff really, really highly. 10 out of 10. I think that more people should be trying it. It's not just for fixing bad habits, or some people use it as antidepressant, but this is like for focus. If you're a student, I can see you even benefit just from that in itself. If you're somebody that reads and regresses back to the paragraph, it's very, very affordable. Most doctors would provide you with a prescription. And the focus, it's kind of like Noopept. I mean, Noopept, the one thing I don't like is it's just like peaks, you know, it just goes up and it goes down, and you have to dose it every, you know, two to three times a day. Because Noopept, I mean, I'm a very, very strong responder. I'm very sensitive to it, but it's that, you know, it's the 30 to 90 minute mark where I feel like it does all of its magic, and then after you don't get anything. By the way, Noopept, the best way to take it is if you put it in an alcohol solution and use a dropper. So just mix it with like a little bit of vodka and just use a dropper. You can probably find stuff on YouTube about that. If you have the powder, put it under your tongue and leave it there. And what's so great again with the Wellbutrin, there's not going to be any crazy interactions. I've taken Wellbutrin with Modafinil, I've taken with phenylparacetam. I mean, I've taken all three at the same time, although I would be careful with something like yohimbine. Not a lot of people take yohimbine, but if you're looking for a euphoria, the stuff's pretty strong. So I've noticed I've talked about a number of nootropics drugs here. If there's anything you'd like me to elaborate more on, or maybe like a something versus something video, like phenylparacetam versus modafinil, I know that's very popular. I'm just here to help, guys. There's not a lot of information out there, I mean, on nootropics drugs. So I hope to put out this content, and I'm glad you're finding it helpful. I'll see you next time.